G'day guys, EyeSpyJD here from the TheJDClan, and today I am bringing you episode 2 in our Warframe class guide series, and the lucky Warframe this time is Mag. Mag is an awesome Warframe that has a focus of commanding surrounding magnetic energy. She can be used as a support or offensive Warframe and makes us a really good all-rounder. Mag is probably best used in big crowds, getting rid of those masses of enemies, but she's also really good in focusing down like one-on-one enemies such as bosses. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'll also show you a great trick to use with Mag when you have a specific ally on your team, and this makes boss battles a breeze. So there's an incentive for you to watch the whole thing today. So starting off, Mag comes with, or doesn't come with, you can get 2 helmets for Mag. There's the coil helm, which gives you 25% more range, but you lose 5% shield capacity. Or there's the Gauss helm, which gives you 25% more energy, but you lose 3% speed. Both these helms you can create in the Forge, but you have to get the blueprints by doing alert missions and things like that. I've been lucky enough to get the coil helm, which is definitely the one out of those 2 that I'd recommend. The 25% more range is incredible. So going through the abilities, Mag's first ability is Pull, where you can pull any enemy towards Mag. Actually, you can pull allies as well. You can pull anyone towards Mag. If it's an enemy, they'll be knocked down and they're vulnerable for a period of time for you to finish them off with your gun, or you can do a finishing move with your melee weapon. A good thing that's come in recent updates is that Pull also knocks over any enemies that are in the way of the pulled target. So it can be great to knock over a whole bunch of enemies. So probably the best thing about Pull is that you can finish off weaker enemies quickly with the nice melee kill after pulling them. And it's also really low cost, so you can do it over and over. Mag's second ability is Shield Polarize. This is where you can deplete or refill the shields of the people surrounding your target. Because depending on who you target, the friend or foe, it'll deplete the foe's target or refill your friends. So anyone around a certain vicinity of those people will also get affected by it. It does deal some damage when exploding on lower level enemies. So you can use that to turn enemies into like living bombs, which is kind of useful, especially when they have those little flying dudes that put the shields on all your enemies. You use Shield Polarize on that and it explodes everyone. Otherwise, I don't find Shield Polarize to be that effective. It doesn't do much against bosses and it doesn't replenish that much of your allies' shields, so I tend to stick away from it. The third ability for Mag is Bullet Attractor. This puts a magnetic bubble around the target foe and that redirects all bullets towards the target. If the target dies while it's under the Bullet Attractor effect, the field around it becomes volatile and explodes, dealing lots of damage to surrounding enemies. This is again really good to focus down a boss, so all your allies' bullets and things are 100% hitting the boss. But it's also again really useful in the thick of crowds because you put that on one of them and when that person dies it hurts everyone around them. So it's really good. The size of the Bullet Attractor bubble is increased with the reach mod and with levels, so put that on and you can afford to be less accurate. The final ability is an amazing one. This is Crush. You lift all nearby enemies into the air and then crush them upon themselves with magnetic force. It's really good. It affects everyone. There's no limit to how many you can crush at once. It's just distance. So you increase the level of the mod and it gives you increased damage and range. So just get that up as high as you can will be amazing. Pairing this with the coil helm and I think it's the reach mod just makes it so you can pretty much get everyone that you can see. It's really good move. You can insta kill lots of low level people just with a click of a button. So Crush is awesome. Probably one of my favorite moves in the game. Yeah, so put the range mod on it, put the damage mod on, and use Crush, and it'll be so much fun. Just believe me. So for my mod setup, I've put Bullet Attractor on. I put that in the polarity spot there, as well as Crush is also in a polarity spot. These are the 2 main moves that I use with Mag, so I level them up as high as I can and put them on those polarity spots, and it's really good. To complement this, I go with flow, so you get more energy so you can spam your moves more often. I also put stretch on, so your crush and bullet attractor have greater effectiveness. Again, paired with the coil helm, this makes for your mag to be incredibly powerful. I've also got focus. Get that up as high as you can, and it greatly increases the damage of crush and for the attractor's explosion. I've got vitality on here, but power efficiency is probably a better one to use. It makes it so you can spam your moves a lot more often. Try and do that if you can. I didn't have enough spots free because I accidentally leveled something up too much. Alright, so with the equipment that I use with mag, try and use a strong shotgun and a strong melee weapon. Otherwise, I know it doesn't really matter with mag because she's such a good all-rounder, so just go with whatever you're comfortable with. But if you're using pull, go with a shotgun and a melee. To get mag, you can either choose it as your starting Warframe, which is what I did, and I've loved it ever since, so that's a good option if you're wondering which one you should choose as your first. Otherwise, you can find all the parts from Sergeant Neff Anyo, which is the boss that you have to assassinate on Mars. I think the planet that you go to, not planet, the moon is War. So, yeah, go to War and kill Sergeant Neff Anyo. He's quite an annoying boss, actually. At the very end of the battle, he goes invisible, and you have to try and find his little outline and knife it to death. I think I'll show you some of that there so you know what you're looking for. He's really annoying boss, but hopefully you can get everything. You'll need to get the systems, the chassis, and the helmet, as well as buying the blueprint off the store to make it. And finally, for the bonus tactic, on boss levels, bring mag and Excalibur. You put your bullet attractor on the boss and then get Excalibur to use radial javelin. Usually the javelin shoots out, the radial javelin shoots out about 10 javelins all in different directions, and each one of those deals I think about 1,000 damage. It's either 1,000 or 100. But it usually only hit one foe with one javelin. But with bullet attractor, it makes every one of those javelins hit the one target if you're close enough, and so it deals massive damage. You can one-shot bosses with this. So if you're having trouble with a boss, bring a mag, bring an Excalibur, and just destroy him like that. So have fun with that, guys, and thanks for watching. Let me know which Warframe you'd like to see in the future. I think I'll probably be bringing out Ash fairly soon, so you can look forward to that. Alrighty, catch you later.